Well, hey, what's going on, y'all? Been a while. So we're back at it again here. Sitting in an old Midas parking lot in a town called Collinsville, southwestern Illinois right now. About 9 miles due east of St. Louis. Trying the public Wi-Fi here. We're going to see how this is going to work. Wanted to give everybody an update since I haven't been in any of the streams or premieres lately as to just what's going on. And it's been an eventful couple of weeks here. Alright, I got back to my part of Illinois here, maybe a month ago. And I mentioned to y'all that I needed about $1,000 worth of work done to the vehicle. Had a leak in the exhaust there somewhere. The gasket was leaking or something. And I had a mechanic here in my hometown who knew the story, and I wanted to renew my license plates here in Illinois and all such as that. So I figured, okay, I'll get him to do the work while I'm in town, renew the license plates, everything will be hunky-dory. Alright, beautiful. Got back to Illinois, he did his thing. Did come to find the vehicle was due for an emissions test, which if you have a check engine light in this part of Illinois, it's an automatic fail. Well, he got rid of the check engine light, he fixed all that, took care of everything. Got in, got our emissions, got my license plates. I told you it was going to be $1,000 worth of work to the vehicle, just for that exhaust leak. And the mechanic wasn't far off on that. Between the check engine light and this exhaust leak, $1,027 and something. And that's not including the motel stay while I was in town. Alright, so I was in town from Sunday until, I left Friday morning. I was only going to stay a couple of days. That's all I figured he was going to need, was a couple of days. I didn't get out of here till Friday. So I had the motel room to boot. Yay. Another couple $100. And I told you all about the mess up in Michigan, how I had loaned them that money for their electric bill and all that kind of mess, and hadn't seen a penny of it since. Which is why I didn't pay rent up there in May, which is why everybody was getting evicted, and come to find the wife roommate up there was uncomfortable having me around, so I was going to have to be looking elsewhere. All right. Well, this is where Jimbo made a boo-boo. I guess I should have known better than this. I don't know. But found a woman on one of these sites that's down here in my hometown, and we started talking. We spent some time together while all this repair work was getting done to the van. Things going along good. And we thought we were going to get together once I got the van packed, after getting back to Michigan, get the van packed, whatever, and get back down this way. Okay, great. First part of June comes along, hit town. I spring for a motel room for a couple of nights. And then I informed them, she's staying with me and her 35-year-old daughter, along with my 7-year-old pup, Cinder. Tell them after a couple of months, hey, money's running dry. I got some more work to do to the van here. It started missing on number 4 cylinder. That was another $238. And it still has a miss in there again now, so we still got a little bit of work to get done to it yet. I think it's a bad wire, but that's here and there. So she and daughter bail, and we go our separate ways. Yeah, always nice meeting a gold digger, ain't it? Only interested in me for my money. So, since wrapping up with the work there, me and Cinder been bunking up here in the van. I know a few little spots where we can hunker down and everything be all right. Only issues that I've had with that has been this part of Illinois this time of year is starting to get warm. And consequently, I've been running the van a lot, trying to keep cool, trying to keep my Cinder cool more than me. I'm worried more about her than I am me. I think I can take the heat a little bit better than her. She's a long-haired dapple dachshund. So, been running the heat there and pouring more gasoline in this thing than I really care to. I've had some help along the way, and for that I am grateful. Without that, I don't know what I would have done. So we're doing okay. Got food in our belly and some place to lay our heads at night, and I'm not going to holler. I got out of the toxic mess that was Michigan. Don't have to listen to the yelling and the screaming and all the bloody dogs. I mean, husband and wife roommate up there had, I believe, 7 of them. And then downstairs roommate had another 4, I think. And wife roommate up there was just being, I told you all about her. With her being an anxious depressive that's trying to spend her way out of her depression. That is not going to end well. The morning that I left Michigan, husband and roommate came downstairs to leave for work, and he sat there on the couch, and we, as I was resting a little bit from loading the van, and we had one final little chat there, and me and him are on good terms. We really are. I think the women there are putting him in a bad spot, and he just hasn't officially had enough yet. Y'all know how this goes, right? You love somebody and you put up with a lot from them until you finally reach a breaking point and say, look, this is enough. So something is given here. And I think that's where husband roommate is at this point. He's getting real close to really having something to say to her, and I don't know. I honestly don't know if their marriage is going to survive. I hope it does. I'm not a big fan of divorce, but something there does have to give. He's got good job, makes decent money, and I think he's basically a good dude just to be taken advantage of like that. So, as he got up to leave for work, he shook my hand, said, keep in touch, that sort of thing. And away he went. I finished loading the van, grabbed Cinder, and the last few things, and back on to Illinois we came. So here we are. Haven't admittedly been on a whole lot here lately. I pick up a stream here or two, a little bit here and there. Looking around for the Wi-Fi hotspots. A lot of these spots are not as good as I had hoped. The one here at the Walmart does all right. The Home Depot does okay. We have a Wendy's back here that has one as well. But with Wendy's, I have found that with some YouTube stuff, it'll allow it, some it won't. If I just try to watch a music video, that's fine. But if I try to watch a live stream, say Trust in God, or somebody has a stream, or even some of the prepping videos. I've tried to watch some pinball preparedness through the Wendy's hotspot. Won't let me do it. I have to either go through the Home Depot or Walmart. Interesting. So there we go. When money gets a little better, I'm going to have to replace my phone. It is not taking a charge, or at least not well, and won't hold it. I can use that for a hotspot up to, I think I get 10 gig a month, which any of you that do any content creation know that that's not a lot. I'm also going to look at picking up a portable hotspot over here at Walmart when cash frees up a little bit. Don't know when that's going to be. Hopefully by then when I get one of them, I can start doing a little more content. I can go up to the park next town down and do something from out there. At the park, it's a beautiful thing. They've got a really nice park with some electric, where I can plug in a laptop. I can set up a hotspot there. There is no internet out there to be had, though. So I'm going to have to set up a hotspot or something out there somewhere to do something. So anyway, keep the prayers and everything coming, y'all. It's supposed to be a hot one here, especially later in the week. They're calling for a high of somewhere around 100 Friday, and I'm not liking them odds at all. So, trying to keep my cinder cool. Again, I'm more worried about her than I am me. So. All right, with that, love y'all. Talk to you after a while. Jimbo out.